All right. It says I'm live. I'm live. I'm learning how to drive this thing, and thought I would jump on here. And my second time I'm trying to do this live thing, I wanted to jump on here and let you know about a life-changing event that I had just about a day and a half ago. I ended up rolling over my big rig, and I've always kidded about how I see rigs on their side and they're sleeping. Well, I think I've been the one that's been sleeping, and I come on here with unkept. I've been struggling with looking on the inside of me to find out who I am. I see myself as a trucker. And when I rolled that rig over, the life flashed before my eyes. I had a flashback to a time when, and I thought my life was over, really. And my musical mama suddenly passed in the middle of the night. And so I know about a little bit about having a parent, and I'm a parent of two kids and a beautiful wife, and my mind went straight to them. And so I wanted to jump on here just real quick to let you know how the lucky I feel to still be alive, to be able to drive, to be able to stay going. And I don't know what's going to happen from here. I don't have a rig to drive. I'm stuck down here in Florida, and things are. I guess you can see that I'm at a motel room. You can even see the towels in the background. There you go. Um, and I am with my two doggies, Lugnut and Ivy, and they experienced the rollover along with me. It was not very easy. It was a tough deal to go through. One of those life changing moments, and as you can see, I am. I get this way when I struggle on the inside. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. And the reason I come to be a trucker life coach is because of the struggles that I have on the inside of me. And recently, I figured this out, that I have an inner big rig that I could be driving, that I think I've been in the passenger seat for, and that has to do with my own struggles. And when I'm in the passenger seat of a big rig, I think that's where I have things like blame and all these other things that come into play. And it was time for me to, and it is time for me to kick the stuff out of my driver's seat, whether it's other people, whatever it could be. I needed time to kick them out of my driver's seat and get back into where I've got control, where I've got the steering wheel. Maybe there's going to be times I mess up. There's going to be times that I'm going to roll the rig over like I did uh, 36 hours ago. Um, I got some bumps and bruises. I think the biggest part that was hurt was on the inside. I've been knocked down a few steps, humble, and figuring out who I am, I guess, is the biggest thing. Coach Tim asked me, "Well, what are your plans? What are your future plans?" And at the time, it had just happened a few hours before, and I said, I don't really know. I'd like to get back up on the horse. My horse threw me for a loop. I'd like to get back into doing some driving again. But right now I don't have a rig, and so um, I just come on here to let you all know of an experience. I just make it short and sweet. I guess it doesn't need to be very long. But my musical mama, she passed when I was very young. Not real young. I was like 16, and it was in the summertime. And one minute she's here, and next minute she's coughing and struggling on her bed. And she did something that I remember. She lifted up onto one elbow and she gazed like she was gazing into heaven. And she said these words. She says, "Jesus loves me." She said it 3 times. And that was the moment in my life that was most significant in the life passing before my eyes. And I want to be able to live my life in a way that when I come to my deathbed, I want to be able to lift up on my elbow and gaze into heaven and be worthy to say the words, "Jesus loves me." That's what I want to be able to do from here on out, is to be able to live my life, to drive to drive my life in such a way that I serve not only God, but I serve my family, I serve my country, I serve my fellow drivers, because I love to serve. I served in the military. I served this great country. So I'm going to continue one way or another to drive up and down the highways and byways of life as a trucker, but I'm also going to continue on as a trucker lifestyle coach, driving up and down the highways and byways of life. I think God has given me a present. He has given me some more life to live, and I'm going to use the life that I have left to serve Him, to serve you, to serve my family. And so that's where I'm at. Let's drive to feel alive, shall we? Enough of this feeling dead. I've been feeling dead. I haven't been able to sleep very much. I've been thinking about this. It's time. It's time to start driving. And so I'm going to go get cleaned up. I'm going to go for a walk with the dogs. I'm going to go feel alive instead of feeling so dead like I've been over the past day. Love you all. I shall see you on down the road towards life.